Racing League Winter Series at Chicagoland Speedway. I'm Martin Wenzel. 33 drivers made the cut for 100 laps at Chicagoland Speedway for the Chicagoland 150, and it was ugly. Garrett Maines starts on the pole. Wade Hustad in his first race starts second. Eddie Buckner also starting his first DRL race in 8th place. The track was fast and a little loose, but better than the split races with a lot of marbles and gravel. And it's unseasonably warm at 80 degrees as Garrett Maines and Wade Hustad enter into the first lap. You can see all the gravel spitting up from the tires. Top 5, Maines, Hustad, Phillips, Griffith, and David Wright. During the pitting for the first caution of the day, people were sneaking in, faking the pit stops, and Clay Phillips got the raw end of that deal, getting spun out. Lap 9, Jordan Gonzalez and Clay Phillips get into each other. Gonzalez turns sideways but saves it. Lap 14, hard hit between William Edwards and Bob Cunningham, and you see Chris James slamming on the brakes, the smoke coming out of his tires. Again, Cunningham and William Edwards on lap 26 get into each other. No yellow flag. Into the grass is Bob Cunningham. William Edwards slow, and Charles Hemphill gets into him. That causes Hemphill and LaRon to get into each other. That brings out the third caution of the day, and Chris Torrance Jr. and Daniel Hallis slam into Hemphill. Lap 32 on the restart. Heavy door slam between Martin Wenzel and Hustad. Griffith getting by, but that caused a little bit of a log jam, and Spencer Tart in the Pop-Tarts truck gets the raw end of the deal, gets hit, spun out into the wall. Yellow flag, fourth caution of the day. Another solo caller here. Dustin Musil gets into the wall. Bradley Freeman gets up, and that causes a little wreck. Let's look at the view from Wenzel. And Freeman gets into Zach Smith, who checked up a little bit for Dustin Musil in the wall. Lap 42, that is Clay Phillips and J.R. Hager getting into each other. No yellow flag yet, but then J.R. Hager trying to get back on the track, goes right up the wall, 90 degrees, sixth caution of the day. Look at this restart here, lap 47. Chris James gets a huge jump on, goes on the outside line. Going forward, that will not be legal in league races or Dynasty Racing League. Gains a lot of positions, but this, you can see it, everyone's kind of clumping up. That's 4 wide, 3 wide right there with Chris James on the top. Chris James tries to sneak through, gets caught off by Robert LaRon and Jordan Gonzalez. LaRon hard into the wall, spinning. That brings out the 7th caution of the day. Lap 53. Brandon Dalton and David Wright get into each other. Dalton into the wall. Martin Wenzel going low, trying to get by. He will gain the position. David Wright and Jordan Gonzalez on lap 74 get into each other. Gonzalez turning right into the wall. That's going to bring out the 10th caution of the day. Lap 80. Looks like Casey Drake and Christopher Pope get into each other, causing another big rep. Pope onto his hood for a while. Looks like his engine's gone. Another caution, the 11th caution of the day. Richard Springer, lap 92, gets into the wall. Wenzel passes on the low side, but the group behind him gets clumped up. David Wright turns Zach Smith, gets into Zach Smith. Wright goes for a ride, spinning down the track. The 12th caution of the race. On board with David Wright. Looks like he just wants to squeeze through and does not see the door closing. Zach Smith coming down, and that 4 to go on the restart. Garrett Maines, Wade Hustad, and Blake Griffith, top 3. 3 to go. More extracurriculars. I don't know what's going on here between David Wright and Zachary Smith, but they were the ones that got in that last caution. And they are just door slamming, giving each other bumps. Richard Springer comes down, hits Clay Phillips, flipping Phillips. That brings out the last caution of the race, 13th caution. Wenzel, who was right in front of that, gets away unscathed. Let's look on board with Wenzel in the gearbox, and you just see that crash. Not sure if Wenzel checked up and caused Richard Springer to come down. But in any case, the race ends under yellow flag. Garrett Maines with the win. Blake Griffith in second place after 2 straight wins. And here's a little interesting, I don't know what the relationship is there between J.R. Hager and Garrett Maines, but Hager giving him a little bit celebratory tap there. And here are your results for the race. Garrett Maines in his second DRL race gets his first win. Very sloppy race, 49 laps of caution, yellow flag laps, 13 cautions. Thanks to all the members of Dynasty Racing League who host practices, share setups, help with paints, graphics, and securing sponsorships. A big thank you to all the great racers that make Dynasty Racing League the best league on iRacing. This is your league, and your feedback makes the league better every race. Next week, Dynasty Racing heads to Homestead Miami Speedway for the Homestead 120 on February 6th, 2018. Tune in to Online Racing Network or DRL TV on YouTube at 10 p.m. Eastern for full coverage of the DRL Winter Series Homestead 120. I'm Martin Wenzel. Until next time, from all of us at Dynasty Racing League, take care and happy racing.